OK、お話こなすなさぷ8438歳の猫ビーツーバー、ナスマツと申します。What's up, everybody? It's time to. Well, I was gonna play RuneScape, but then I figured, um, why not do something that I need to do anyway, which is read this fucking book. Why not read this goddamn book? So let's do it. So I don't actually have the digital version of this book. I have a physical book in front of me. Let me see if I can find. Let's see if I can find. See if I can't find a version of the book online, or if not, at least like kind of like resources that I can look at while showing you guys something. Oh my god, why? Alright. Okay. Hello, Archon. Hello, Fenny. Hello, Duka. Thanks for dropping by. Yes, learning how to drive JP style. 今日は運転免許試験の本を読んで、多分予約できたら来月行けます。So I'll probably take it tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. I'll take it next month if I can actually make a reservation. I've already set up my calendar appointment, or I've set up a calendar notification to fucking do calendar notification to like go on their stupid ass website starting January 19th. So I gotta be careful here. Okay, so I've read the first like 20 pages of it. It's not that long of a book. It's like a 60-70 page book. And more or less, I feel like my driving knowledge of Hey Doug, that's stuff. Thanks for dropping by. A beginner arrow on there's a little like what do you call it? Guide of like all the sticker types. There's beginner's mark, which is that. Then there's the orally challenged driver, which looks like a yellow butterfly on a green circle. There's the senior driver's mark, which kind of looks like a jank Windows. Hold on, let me see if I can't find it. It is called a 高齢者 mark. And it looks like this. You see this on a car? Then it is somebody who is over 70 years old, which doesn't really say anything, I feel like. I feel like Japan has like enough longevity. The average in your average citizen that you don't really need to worry about seniors behind the wheel, at least until like they're 80 maybe. Oh, okay. It's 70 if you feel like you should convey that you're old. And then after 75, you are legally obligated to. Okay. Hazmat sticker. Does people that sticker drive in show DNA? Yeah, for real. That's their era, right? All seniors need to stop driving. Yeah, I mean, if you like, I do agree that there should be a hard limit to like an age where you just aren't allowed to operate a like several ton vehicle capable of slaughtering like hundreds of people before it comes to a stop, you know? Like I do think I do think that there needs to be a hard limit. Like after 75, like you need to start retesting every year IMO. But too bad seniors are the ones, at least in America, they're the only ones who vote. So they're never gonna vote that on themselves. So rip us. But also, if we did that in Japan, I feel like 90% of the rows would be off the car. Maybe that's a good thing. Anyway, so there's this mark. There's this mark. There's the orally challenged mark, and there's also the physically challenged mark, which is like a blue clover, a blue circle with a white clover in the middle. Anyway, I feel like you don't see that often enough. The one thing that is really hilarious about this book is that it actually tells you like what you're looking at. Like, I didn't learn this in driver's ed in America. You guys tell me if you guys learned in driver's ed, but there's this whole section in the Japanese book where it just teaches you about the engine. Like, when you pop the hood, like, every single thing that you're typically gonna look at, and then, like, how to check whether there's how to check, like, superficially whether there's an issue with it. I don't remember doing that in driver's ed. Your country, once you hit 70, you have to take a driving exam every year. See? That makes sense, right? That makes a total amount of sense. Okay. So, rules of lane usage is where I stop reading. Vehicle must stay on the left of the center of the road. Okay, so it's just like, instead of staying on the right in America, you stay on the left. Please minimize, I think this might be a weird translation, but it's like, minimize swerving to the right. It's like, if you're swerving at all, I feel like that's already bad, right? But I think what they mean by swerving is passing. Like, here, let me see if I can't find that no swerving sign in Japan. Okay, so even in Japanese, it's called oikoshi, like passing, like literally passing. But for some reason, the English fucking thing is swerving. This is a no swerving sign. swerve という言葉が結構なんとか無謀な運転のイメージがあるね。追い越しという、これは追い越し禁止サインだよね。追い越しというのは、英語は直接翻訳したら、passing。それも、英語の、交通ルールに、passing と言える。でも、日本の Rules of the Road という本の英語バージョンが swerving と書かれている。ちょっとやばい。A little bit crazy. They're using the word swerving, really canceling that initial D. And then figure 3, where traffic marking right-hand traffic is indicated near a curve. Okay, so passing, you can't, so obviously you can't pass if the sign says you can't pass. There's also you're not able to pass a solid yellow line when construction leaves it so that you can't pass. given the left side of the road is less than 6 meters wide, except when traffic sign or traffic marking prohibits vehicles from swerving. Okay, so yeah, so double solid yellow line, prevent, you're not allowed to pass. Okay, that's also the same in America. I mean, I'm not too surprised that there's a lot of similarities between Japan and America because we kind of like colonized them, like for lack of better terms. We basically like rewrote all of their laws in the American image. Like even for a while, it was only until like this 80s or something where they actually changed the stop sign to not look like an American stop sign. Where traffic marking right-hand traffic is indicated near a curve on a sleep. 3 prohibits vehicles from passing lane B from swerving to the right for overtaking. Okay, so just no crossing yellow lines. Okay, and then also on curves, don't pass on curves because you can't see. Okay, keeping to the left. You should keep driving on the left of the road if the road has no lane designations, except when your vehicle is overtaking another vehicle. Okay, so when you're passing. When there's 2 traffic lanes parallel in the same direction, as a rule, you should always try to stay on the left lane. If the road has 3 or more lanes, traffic may use all lanes except the lane on the far right, which should be left for passing. Okay, very similar to America. Basically the same as America, except opposite. Unless there's traffic signs designating certain lanes for specific uses, such as trucks on the left, trucks on the right, only buses, only bikes, and trucks everywhere. If you are on the outer lane to overtake another vehicle, you should return to the left lane as soon as possible. Okay. Do not change lanes indiscriminately. Okay, very obvious. Don't randomly change lanes. Observing height limits. Okay, also really obvious. Giving priority to emergency vehicles. Okay, another really obvious thing. Giving priority to buses for public transportation. So vehicles except for light-duty special vehicles must not use exclusive bus lanes. Okay, so you can't use exclusive bus lanes during the designated period of time. Road closed. Okay. Really. Okay, hold on a second. I feel like it's gonna be reading words if I don't find like some sort of online quiz that I can take instead. Talk about it. All right, let's see. Japan driving license written test practice questions. Oh, written test practice. Test 1. Start the quiz. All right, hold on. Let's get this. Let's get it. Let me put that in here. Pull this window out. Let's get it. Let's get back on that bicycle. Okay, where is my videos? I believe it is. No, not videos 1, videos 3. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's take this practice exam. I wonder if this might be the old version. Oh, 2025. This might be the old version because they recently changed it so that all foreigners have to take harder exams, but let's see. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't look like page 1 of 10. Oh wait, no, this might be it. This might be it. This might be it. Okay, so let me change the screen a little bit so this is more in the center. And can I zoom out a little bit? Yeah, this is a little bit better, so I can actually fit a whole question onto one part of the screen. And then let's this a little bit. I don't need to know about least Japan, so let's just make that bigger here. Hey, let's change. Select. Okay. Among those who have recently obtained a regular driver's license, only drivers who lack confidence in their driving display the novice driver's sign. Confident drivers are not required to display it. I feel like a lot of these questions are just kind of like how much of a fucking idiot are you, right? Like, you're confident you're not required to display. If you're confident, you don't have to follow the laws, right? Like, false, maybe. When a pedestrian is crossing at or near an intersection without a designated crosswalk, the driver must slow down, stop, or take other necessary precautions to avoid obstructing the pedestrian's crossing. Without a designated crosswalk. I mean, it's not like... I feel like you just have to... Like, I feel like no, but also, like, if there's a pedestrian moving, then you have to, right? You have to slow down or stop. On national expressways, assuming a dry road surface and new tires, the recommended following distance at 100 kilometers per hour is approximately 100 meters. I don't know this. This is something I have to look up. This could very easily be like 200 meters or some shit. It's 50 feet. It's 50 feet in Is it 50 feet? No, it's like 3 cars or some shit. I forget how it is in America. It's like a certain number of cars following the distance. And I feel like 100 meters is... How much is that? Like 300 feet? I feel like that's a reasonable distance, no? Let's just put true and see what happens. If passengers are exiting a streetcar, the driver must remain stopped until all individuals have crossed the roadway, whether or not a safety zone exists. The driver must... So, if passengers are entering or exiting a streetcar... Which driver? What streetcar? So, like, if they're entering exiting a parked car on the street, the driver must remain stopped until all individuals cross the road. I think you can slow down? I mean, like, is it talking... Like, are you talking about, like, are you the driver here that's, like, driving past a car that's stopped? Or are you the driver of... Are you the driver of this car that passengers are entering or exiting? I guess if you are the driver of this streetcar, then it's true, right? No, like, so the problem is, I've heard about this. Also, Nasu, Blake, or thanks for coming by. I've heard about this as a problem. I've heard that, like, it's actually, like, all of the tests in English are just filtered, like, the Japanese version of the question filtered through the machine translations. So... It would make a lot more sense if I did it in Japanese. But I don't want this to also be a fucking Japanese test, you know? Like, I could probably maybe do it, but, like, I don't want to, like... Well, I guess it depends on how easy the concepts are. If the concepts are easy, and I just need the Japanese to clarify, like, I don't think that's that big of a deal. That would not be good. No, it's not that it would not be good. It is not good, because that is exactly how it goes. All right, so I'm just gonna assume. Can I change this to a different language? Nope, it's all in Japan. It's all in English. Even if I change the, even if I change the, even if I change the language of this website to Japanese. Oh, whoops! God damn it! All right. Os. Yeah, confident required. Yes, they are. Just because you're confident. I forget. Did you pass your JP? I find out at the end of the month, so fingers crossed. Kind of a toss-up. Yeah, for real. Okay. It's fucking. As interesting that. And then. Expressways. I have no idea. Let's just say it's true. Okay, so if you are the driver of this streetcar, then you must remain stopped. I guess. I don't know. When being overtaken by another vehicle, a driver need not make room within the lane as long as they avoid accelerating, even if the gap to the vehicle ahead is insufficient. That's a tough one. It's like, Do I force myself to make room? Are you supposed to do that in America? I'm trying to remember. I think yes. But like, no, you don't. You're not supposed to make room if like there is no room. Like they're just supposed to keep passing until there is room. Okay, let's just say false and let's go next. We're gonna keep going until we finish this. Okay, fucking whole 10 whole pages. And apparently you need to get 90% to pass. So let's see how this goes. A traffic sign like this shown in Figure 4 is present. Vehicles carrying cargo of a height of up to 3.3 meters from the cargo bed are permitted to proceed. Yes. Or is it cargo bed? Is it from the ground? 3.3 meters is like 10 feet? 10 feet's like not that high, no? It must be from the cargo bed. Alright, so clearly there's a lot more. Why do I have to know about the fucking cargo bed? Are you fucking kidding me? I feel like no way, right? Like. I think it's just like total height, you know? I'm gonna stick with the false because it's like from the cargo bed. When parking a regular motor vehicle on a public road during the day due to breakdown, drivers should place emergency warning reflector or open the trunk to signal other driver the vehicle is disabled. I mean, is that what you do to signal your vehicle's disabled? I think you turn on the hazard lights, no? Let's find out. A hand signal for reversing is as follows. Extend your arm diagonally downward from the vehicle with the palm facing backwards and wave backwards. Yeah? That sounds about right. Moving towards the police officer with his hand pointing to the left. The officer's hand signal is the same meaning as a left turn traffic signal. Maybe? When driving on the National Expressway and feeling fatigued, a driver may pull into sufficiently wide side strip to rest. I believe that's what they're for. When overtaking on a road where the left half of the road is less than 6 meters wide and visibility is good, vehicles may cross the center line to the right-hand portion of the road unless prohibited by traffic or pavement markings. I just read this. This is true. When there is 2 solid white lines on the edge of the road separating traffic from the side strip, light vehicles may not proceed into this side strip. However, or may proceed. However, other vehicles are prohibited. Yes? What's a light vehicle? Is a car considered a light vehicle, or is it like, or they just mean bikes and mopeds? The proper riding posture for two-wheel vehicles involves leaning forward slightly to reduce wind resistance, thereby facilitating easier operation of the vehicle. Why do I need to learn this for the... Oh my god, it's because the Japanese, like, normal license also gives you the right to drive a moped and a motorcycle. Oh, not a motorcycle. I think... Let's see. Regular... Types of driver's license. Large. Regular automobile license. Oh, yeah. Lets you drive a light-duty special vehicle and a moped, which means I'd have to... What is this? Why don't they learn? Why don't I just make it so that you get a separate license for a moped? It's just so silly. I think that's true. Judo Camp moped arc. I mean, yeah, I guess it depends, but I just really feel like a moped is like not worth like having to also get a license. Like, I think there's a special moped license, but like I have to get a... It's like if I'm going through the hassle of getting the license anyway, I might as well just get the car license. And then if I have a car license, why would I bother driving a moped? I mean, I guess the moped's cheaper, but not that poor. I can buy a fucking car if I needed to. Or just rent a car. I feel like that's easier than mopeds. Wave-shaped ripples on a vehicle's tires occur while driving at high speeds with low tire pressure. It's called the hydroplaning phenomenon. Wave-shaped ripples on the vehicles. No, that's false. Hydroplaning is when you drive on water. If vehicle A and vehicle B approach an intersection without traffic signals, vehicle B is approaching from the right of vehicle A. Oh my god, they do this in text? That's so cringe! Usually it's a figure. It's like a picture. Okay. Vehicles approaching from the right. Therefore, vehicle A must not impede the movement of vehicle B. Approaching from the right. No, if it's... Okay, so in America, it's called right-of-way because the vehicle on the... Okay, wait, let's think about this. We're approaching an intersection in America. Vehicle B is approaching from my left. Therefore, vehicle A must not impede the... Is it not called the right of way because the vehicle on the right gets the right of way? So in Japan, would that not mean the vehicle on the left? It's the left of way? Hey, meow meow fuzzy face, Nessa, thanks for dropping by. You can park anywhere at the moment. That's true. That is a really big consideration, actually. Like, there's like 0 parking space in Japan, especially in the cities. Driving left side of the road is cringe. It's not. It's like not that big of a difference, honestly. It's just kind of like you just gotta think like mirror mode Mario Kart before you start driving, and it's like it works out just fine. Oops, testing for reading comprehension. Yeah, that's just crazy. Okay, so it's approaching from the right, which means I have left of way. So I think B must not impede the movement of A. Alright. Okay, a vehicle may stop up to 10 minutes on a road with less than 3.5 meters clearance between its right side and the road's edge, provided the driver remains beside the vehicle to supervise cargo loading. I feel like this is just a matter of how many minutes and how many meters is correct. I mean, this sounds right, but they might pull up. Let's see what these tests are like. Let's see if they pull a fucking... Oh, it's actually 2.1 meters, not 3.5. 3.5 meters between its right side and... It's a lot of space, no? That's like 10 goddamn feet. If a driver feels even slightly drowsy while driving at night, they should pull over to a safe location, take a short nap or rest, resuming their journey only after they feel refreshed and alert. Okay? Yes, that's common sense. If driver breakdown makes it necessary to stop on an expressway, the driver and any passenger should exit the vehicle and move to a safe location after taking all required precautions to prevent danger. Yes. I mean, you're taking all required precautions, right? Inspection sticker shows the month and year when the inspection was performed. I mean, it does in America. Vehicle A and Vehicle B are approaching an intersection from opposite directions. Vehicle A enters the intersection intending to turn right. Okay, so this is like a left turn. Vehicle A continues straight. Vehicle A must wait inside the intersection until B passes. However, Vehicle B intends to turn left. Then the Vehicle A may proceed with the right turn. No. You still wait for Vehicle A to make, or vehicle. You still wait for Vehicle B to make the turn first. No, you know what's really cringe about the Japanese license, like switching between American and Japanese license? It's you would think that, oh, because like you're driving on the complete opposite side of the road, that yeah, you just have to test because you're just from a country that, you know, like doesn't have the left side of the road or left side of the road driving. It's just like, okay, that would make sense. But no, but for some reason, Japan has random ass treaties with US states. Some states like Maryland, like Hawaii, like I think New Hampshire and like Washington and like some like two other random flyover nobody states that if you have a license in those states, then you can change without a test or anything. But for everyone else, you have to take the test again. You can like you don't have to do like the driving school requirement, but you still have to take the test, which is like what? Like how does that make any sense? It just sounds like those like 7 states did the procedural paperwork to be like, okay, let's do a little license transfer treaty, and the other 43 states didn't. Yeah, right. It's so stupid. Like I guarantee it's just because like there happened to be like some weeb on those 7 states like state government boards that happen to be in charge of like whatever to do with driver's licenses that are like, you know what? Let's try to make a treaty with Japan about this. And Japan was like, fill out the paperwork and they'll just stamp it. But like the rest of the states don't have enough weebs or they just didn't do it. Hey Melee, Nasu, thanks for jumping by. Learning how to drive? I am taking a test. I'm learning the Japanese rules of the road so that I can take a test to prove to Japan that yes, in fact, I haven't been fraudulently driving for the last 20 years of my life. Go for weebs, yeah, for real. Driver's license folded 1,000 times. The Panda might not be able to fit. Ooh. I mean, American vehicles, in a Hummer, anybody can fit now. Okay, so I think this is false because even if vehicle B is turning left, you still have to wait. Like you have last priority. Like if this is America or any other like right-hand driving country, you have like basically last priority with left-hand turns. Is it a single intersect? Is it a single road intersection? God damn it! It's like, what if it's a multi-lane? Because if it's a multi-lane, then you can just go. But if it's a single lane, then you have to wait. God damn it! What's the original Japanese say? let's just say true because I'm assuming this means that there is 2 lanes. See how badly I fail this test. At intersections with traffic signals but no stop line, vehicles should stop just before the signal. Probably a little bit before that, no? When braking in response to danger, there is roughly a 1-second reaction time before the brake takes effect. The driver should factor this delay into their driving, yes. Extra precaution is needed when a 2-wheel vehicle overtakes a 4-wheel vehicle, as it may enter a car's blind spot. Yes. If a small amount of coolant or oil is leaking beneath the vehicle, it is not considered a mechanical failure. No, that is absolutely a mechanical failure. When entering a garage immediately on the side of the road, you should enter in reverse, yes. On national expressways with 2 or more lanes in each direction, trailers must travel in the leftmost lane. Trailers. I believe it was the rightmost lane, if I remember this diagram correctly. Trailers in the US have to follow the slower lane, so I'm just gonna assume this is slower lane. When local buses stop at a bus stop indicating intention to enter traffic, vehicles approaching from behind must not obstruct its progress, unless not blocking the bus would require them to brake or swerve suddenly, yes. Before moving past a stop vehicle, carefully check all around it, including over the roof, beneath, to anticipate anyone who might suddenly appear from behind. Before moving past a stopped vehicle. Like, walking? Or driving? Because you're not going to be able to, like, check over the roof or beneath a fucking car. If you're driving. I'm assuming this is walking. When meeting oncoming traffic on a mountain road, the uphill vehicle should yield to the downhill vehicle. Yes. Right? Or is it the opposite? No, it should be that, because I don't know. What's the logic in that? What's the logic in that? The vehicle going uphill, I think maybe the vehicle going downhill should yield? Because it, like, prevents the uphill vehicle from, like, wasting gas, no? But, like, doesn't a vehicle going uphill have more control than a vehicle going downhill? So, from a safety standpoint, I guess yes? I don't know. Let's find out. Because large vehicles have a significant... Short answer section, you shart your pants 30 minutes into your 45-minute morning commute. What do you do? Start swerving to indicate to other drivers that you're stinky. And lower the windows so they can really smell it. First came across you after seeing your comments reacting to Nyanya Banana recklessly driving in one of her streams. Oh my god, that was a long time ago. That was a crunchy alert. Damn. Was it because it was loud? Or just because it's just like straight up crunchy? For the 5 Swedish Thanks for the 5 Chuckies. I don't know what the... I don't know what CHS stands for. Ranks. Because large vehicles have significant wheelbase difference and a blind spot at the left rear, drivers must not take care not to cut off pedestrians or cyclists traveling on the vehicle's left side. Yes. Okay. Really love watching you play Sifu and Party Animals. Oh man, I miss Sifu. Did I beat it? I beat it, right? I don't remember if I beat it. Confederation Helvetica Frank. That sounds like a fucking font name, no? Like, you have to say the whole thing every time. A Confederatio Helvetica Frank. It literally sounds like a font name. You're not gonna tell me it's not a font name. At the same speed, a vehicle loaded with heavy cargo has a shorter braking distance than one carrying light cargo. Has a longer braking distance. On expressway through lanes, crossing and U-turns are prohibited, but reversing the minimum necessary distance is allowed. No. Definitely not. A moped performing a 2-step right turn must... Does that mean K-turn? Must keep its right turn signal on until it reaches a point where it turns right after going straight. What is a 2-step right turn? I'm just gonna say true. Daily checks include those performed while stationary and those performed during driving. When driving at night, even with the headlights on, visibility is limited, so it's vital to focus your eyes immediately on the area in front of the vehicle. Close objects are harder to see when driving at 60 kilometers per hour than 30 kilometers per hour. Is it harder to see or harder to react to? I don't know what that means. Like what they mean by that. Overtaking is not allowed on steep downhill slopes, but it's permitted on steep uphill slopes. I just feel like it's not permitted on steep slopes in general. But no, I'm gonna say false. Engine oil must remain within the range shown on the gauge, full and empty. What is L? wait, oil. Not fucking gas. What is F and L for oil? What? Like full and loose? Fire and lice? What the hell is that? I don't know. I'm gonna say yes. If a pedestrian stops empty and full. Hello, it's Kiyomi. Nasu, thanks for dropping by. はい、で村さん来てくれてありがとう。16ヶ月の連続メンバーシップありがとうございます。明けましておめでとうございます。明けおめことよろう。今日は日本の運転免許試験の運転免許試験の勉強してます。まずはこの本を読まなくてベースレベルの知識をテストしたい。挑戦したい。A pedestrian stops while crossing the vehicle. そして英語版の書き方、質問の書き方を混じってるかどうか確認する。 そういうの英語版の試験がなんか Google トランスレートみたい Google 翻訳みたいのMTL で翻訳されているらしいから、ちょっとそういう英語は分かりにくすぎなら日本語で送ります。で免許証。そう。The pedestrian stops while crossing as a vehicle approaches. The vehicle may continue driving as before. No, you must yield to the passenger. 歩行者を優先しよう。追い越すときに、when I take a vehicle should minimize the distance between itself and the taken. Minimize? No? But reduced head-on collision, risk of head-on collision with oncoming traffic. 日本語でも分かりづらいよ。免許証の問題。あ、そうか。でも、MTL 翻訳にされた英語は全然、なんか誰の、いや、そういうことね。英語はもっと特定の言語だから、なんとか日本語の文脈的に誰の車、誰が来るのが、ちょっと、なんとか文脈的に質問で読めるかなと思うけど、英語は特定の this driver とか that driver とか表示されていないのなら全然理解できない。またたまに比較系問題ある。Considering Chinese, Canadian, English, Chinese main language, thanks to school, I'm also learning French. Oh, nice. Let's just try that next. Okay, and then we got more. Drivers operating vehicles with faulty steering or brakes should reduce speed and exercise caution. Yes. Standard moped is only allowed to carry one rider at a time. Standard moped. Yes? Or is it one passenger? I feel like... I don't know. If a red light and green light turn... if a red light and a green left turn arrow displayed together, cars and general mopeds may turn left as indicated, but light vehicles must remain stopped. No. Anyone can turn left. All vehicles may proceed. 2 people may not ride a general moped at one time. I can hedge my bets here. And say true for this one, or false for this one, and true for this one. But let's just double down. My friend Elephant Ninja wants to learn Japanese so badly. Nothing to it but to do it. When an automatic transmission vehicle stalls and it cannot restart, it may be moved by shifting to Q. What is Q? Is that neutral? Using the starter motor? What the hell is that? これ何なの? What the hell is Q? When it rains, pedestrians focus on their footing and their view is often structured by rain gear, making them less likely to notice approaching vehicles. Therefore, drivers should exercise caution, yes. Signal your intention to turn left and right at least 30 meters, true. I guess. I don't know what the actual distance is. Carrying cargo in a way that blocks the view of indicators, tail lamps is only allowed if someone rides along to monitor the load. Rides along? No? On roads where left side is narrower than 6 meters and a center line is a solid yellow line, vehicles are prohibited from crossing into the right line to overtake. Yes. Stopping and parking are prohibited within railway crossing. Okay, I think that's true. Let's take a look. 37! I failed. I need to get 45? I need to get 45? Really? How many questions asked and show. Yeah, you need 45? Jesus Christ. I mean, that's pretty close. I just gotta brush up on a couple of like things. Let's take a look at the answers. Okay. Okay, true. 30 meters. Ain't Japanese enough to drive. Yeah. Okay, previous. Okay. Driving, operating faulty thing, reduce speed. Oh, this is a trick question! It's like, drivers operating vehicles with faulty steering or brakes. Like, I assume that's just like a given that this guy was already driving and the steering and the brakes are not working very right. 赤信号では必ず停車しないといけない。これをこれ埼玉だとしか X なんでBecome superhero and have my own vehicle big enough for me to sit down and drive. Just buy a Hummer. They're probably big enough for you to drive. Okay, standard mopeds only allowed to carry one rider at a time. Passenger is prohibited. Yes, okay, light room in front and left, okay. Oh wait, I fucking meant to do true, god damn it. What? An automatic transmission stall. What is Q? Automatic transmission vehicles cannot move by using the starter motor. I don't know what the fuck that means. What the hell? 救急車やパトカーは場合によって可能って理由みたいだよ。あー、確かに。まあ、筋って確かに正しい。これは、だけど、でも、そういう、Okay. Faster you drive, harder becomes see when he's objects get harder to see. Overtaking is not allowed. Okay. Overtaking is allowed on steep uphill slopes because some vehicles cannot maintain the required speed. Okay. All right. Engine oil level. I don't know what the full and low, I guess. Oh, okay. Full and low. Must not be excessively high or low. If a pedestrian stops while crossing a vehicle, yes. Must not force a dangerous situation, should stop to give way. Minimize the distance. Ensure safe passage not okay. でも、納得ができなかった。納得。確かに。こういう問題が結構細かい。I was gonna say, someone better tell the Italians you can't have two people in a moped. I mean, apparently. Moped's like an Italian Vespa. Yeah, kinda. Okay. Yes. Braking distance becomes longer. Not allowed. Moped performing two-step right turn. Okay. Daily checks, yes. Even at night, immediately focus their eyes far ahead. Oh my! This is another trick question. It's like immediately in the area in front of the vehicle, as in the immediate area, like the close area immediately in front. Oh, that's so stupid. Whatever. Okay. 2 lanes, must use the left lane. Okay. Before moving past a stop vehicle, carefully check around it. Okay. Uphill vehicle should yield to the downhill vehicle. Downhill vehicle should yield. Wait, what? When meeting oncoming traffic on a mountain road, the uphill vehicle should yield to the downhill vehicle. True. Driving etiquette dictates a downhill vehicle should yield to the uphill vehicle. What? That's literally the. これは逆. This is literally the opposite. I'll have to check that. I'll have to check that on the fucking actual driver's thing. これ山の道に車が逆の方向に行っているの車を会うときに上り車が上り車が下り車を優先すべき。True。正しい。Check。OK。でも、この理由は、下り車が、上り車を優先すべき。なぜなら、下りの方が、上りより優しい。What the fuck? どっちだっけ？そうね。みんな覚えていない。この質問も覚えていない。この質問はこれ正しい。でも逆の理由は正しい。Fucking even no one remembers this, and like apparently not even this fucking question remembers this. I have to look this up. Okay. Because larger vehicles. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Intersection traffic signals with no stop line. Yes, vehicles should stop before entering the intersection. When braking, responsibility on second. Okay. Extra caution needed to. Yes. Small amount of coolant leaking. No. Anything is required to repair. Yes. Reverse. Okay. True. May park for a little longer. Okay. Drivers feel slightly drowsy. True. Breakdown makes it necessary to stop. Yes. Inspection sticker shows what? Shows scheduled timing for next year. That's crazy. 次の安全チェックの安全検査のシール。次のなんてか。Vehicles making right turn must not block the. Okay, so this is fucking stupid. I would have gotten this right if I just stuck with my original answer. Okay, true. 2 solid white lines. However, oh, what the fuck? Even what? Okay, so basically, this part wasn't the part that's false. This part was the part that was false. That's so tricky, bro. ずるいこれ。Proper writing process or feel. Oh. Aiming far too forward. It says forward slightly! Are you fucking kidding me? 少しだけ前の方になんとか偏って。でも、これが、ブルブル正しくない。だから、漂すぎるの場合は、危ないだから。でもこれは、slightly 少しだけ、過ぎじゃないね。名称の学科真剣みんなイライラ。Oh my god. Cringe すぎ。Okay, waves, ripple, okay, yeah. Vehicles coming from the left have the left of way, yes. Okay, better remember. Left of way. Only vehicles total from the ground. Yes, that's what I thought. Blah, 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 blah. Offers with hands so corresponds to the meaning of a red light. What? With his hand pointing to the left, it means stop? What? 警察おまわりさんが手を左に指さすときに、この合図は止まれ。なんで？ What? 意味ない。全然分かっていない、これ。Some of the cars in the driving class are just open roof. Nice. When driving on a national expressway, feeling fatigued, should not be utilized as a resting area. Okay. Anyone who has less than a year must display the novice. That means I must display the novice sign. That's crazy. Vehicles are permitted. What the fuck is this question? Okay. Alright, let's first find the... Ugh. 手信号自信ない。手信号どこのルール本にはい。What? 書かれていないこれ。この Rules of the Law という本を JF の公式のルールブックで手信号もない。Japanese police and traffic signals. Okay, an officer's hand, a signal shown. The trap. Oh, that's what it fucking means. おまわりさん、警察官が車の直接向いているなら、後ろを向いているなら、その場合に止まれ。ということ？うわぁ。細かいな。OK! 今日はいっぱい勉強してた。イライラ。これAre you gonna get a car? Probably not for a while. I live in a city where I don't need a car, but it's nice to be able to be able to rent a car, get a license and rent a car. So that's why I want to get my license. And if eventually I do live here permanently, I do think having a driver's license would be nice to have. Especially if a company wants me to drive places, OK. はい。今日は来てくれてありがとう。今日はここに終わろう。もう12時から。はい。次の配信は明日ね。Oh, Denshi! Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing for 42 months. Welcome back to Peen Men. Very much. Hi, ending already. Yes, sorry. I've been, what is it? Yeah. Only studying for about an hour and a half of driving in Japan. Still got some, 37 out of 50, I'm like 8 questions away from passing. Gotta study some of the intricacies a little bit more. Anyway. Next stream is going to be 次の配信は明日かな？明日ね。友達と外食行くかどうかまだ決めていないけど、行く場合に maybe no 配信? Maybe no stream. If I go to eat dinner with my friends tomorrow, maybe I won't stream, but we'll see. We'll see. とりあえず様子見る。はい。It's Nasu. You need a special license? I need to change my license. I need to change my driver's license. You can, for the first year that you live here, drive with an international permit, which is what I did. But now I'm on my second plus year of living here, so I need to change my license to the official Japanese license, which means I've got to take the license test and take the driving test. I don't think I have any problems with the driving test. I just need to learn all the random facts and also get used to the really roundabout annoying questions to pass the stupid driving test. But I feel like driving test is one of those tests that the average person should be able to pass easily, so it's I should be able to do this unless I'm that stupid. Good luck, thank you. Hi. What's up, everybody? I will see you maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. What's up? 今日 YouTube みんながいるね。ちょっとリダイレクトできるかな？誰かオンラインする？誰がオンライン？誰がオンライン？Let's search for a VTuber. let's also turn off double fucking sounds. Hello, Shinobu. Where the fuck's a lolly? Is it a boy? It is a lolly, but I am a boy. Have you ever heard of the term バビ肉? バビ肉聞いたことある? 私はバビ肉です。女性の外見、女性の VTuber のキャラで、マンリの男の声はバビ肉ということです。That is babi niku. Anyway, I'm about ending, so maybe I will find a cute lolly girl VTuber for you to enjoy though. Let's see. Mori Aris. これは誰？これは誰？猫羽チャンネル。はい、猫羽ちゃんに行ってみようか。はい、おつなす。I will see you tomorrow, maybe. はい、日本に住んでる I live in Japan です。Stop by next time. We can talk all about me.